أيوة طيب. So here we have some questions, and the first of which is what advice would you give to the parent who struggles to get their child to pray? And no doubt it's an extremely important question. It's an extremely important question, and sadly it's one that we see often, especially in our societies, whereby that sadly within the society that Salah isn't given importance. طيب, that we find that the Salah, the affair of the Salah, is not given importance in this society. Not like how it would be in a Muslim country, whereby establishments close, shops are closed, the adhan is called and is called aloud, the masajid are full, people go and pray, where you see the Salah being established, and that the child grows up seeing the Salah being established. So sadly, that this is the society and the situation that we find ourselves in. But it just means that we have to work hard. We have to work hard to embed the affair of Salah in our children, and the affair of istiqamah and worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal, that we need to be patient with them, that we need to be constantly advising them and reminding them. And the affair starts from a young age, and getting our children accustomed to seeing us pray and seeing us perform the Salah. That we make our households that are wherein the Salah is established. When the children see us pray, and in return they wish to join in and participate, and they incline towards it. But sadly, many of the households are not like this. So how do we expect our children to be motivated and want to pray when we ourselves, wallahu ta'ala musta'an, that we lack and we do not pray, we do not perform our salawat in the household, our sunnah prayer in the household, that our children do not witness this from us? So how is it that they will be fond and have love to perform the Salah and to worship Allah Azza wa Jal? And then again, sadly, that we find that many of the children and the Muslim children, they attend school, and they attend public school, whereby the Salah is not established. And that many of the Muslim parents, that they tell them it's okay, you don't need to pray whilst you are there at school, but rather we can pray when you come home. The affair of Salah is not established, it's not given importance to. So sadly, this is the wada' and the situation that we find ourselves in. But we need to try our best and try harder to educate our children and to teach our children and to nurture and cultivate them upon the Salah and this ubudiyyah of Allah Azza wa Jal, this worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to cultivate them upon this, embedding it in them, this understanding that as Muslims that we worship Allah Azza wa Jal. And we have to show this to them as well, physically. Show it to them. That as Muslims, that they see us praying. They see us worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They see us making our ad'iyah and our adhkar, supplicating to Allah Azza wa Jal, making dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in return this embeds in them, and they wish to emulate it. So it's important that we cultivate and teach and educate our children, and likewise we act upon the advice that our Messenger ﷺ gave to us. And that is to command them to pray at the age of 7. And no doubt within this is a huge hikmah, a huge wisdom. And because that is the age now where they are starting to understand. Where they are starting to understand. It's the age now where they can absorb and they can learn so much. So to teach them about the Salah at that particular age, to command them with the Salah. To command them with the Salah at that particular age. So by the time now that they reach the age where they have to pray, they're already accustomed with it. They're already accustomed with the prayer. They already understand its conditions. They already understand its pillars, its obligations. And they know how to pray and how to worship Allah Azza wa Jal. It's something that we have to teach them and cultivate them from young. بإذن الله تعالى.